with pride worldwide. This is for the dreamers, rebels and crew, for the fans in the back and the diehards too. Break the chains, let the passion ring. We're calling out hate in the squared off ring. Kicking out at 2, where the love runs deep and the fight stays true. Kicking out at 2, no tribal lines, just respect me and you. Just respect me and you. This is for the dreamers, rebels and are you ready? And together with pride worldwide. This is for the dreamers, rebels and crew, for the fans in the back and the diehards too. Break the chains, let the passion ring. We're calling out hate in the squared off ring. Kicking out at 2, where the love runs deep and the fight stays true. Kicking out at 2, no tribal lines, just respect me and you.
Hey, 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 he, she's, theys, and all those who slay. This is our weekly dose of wrestling comfort food, served hot with extra opinions on the side. Welcome to Kicking Out of 2. I'm Michael, and with me is the one who keeps the show from getting powerbombed off the rails, or usually is the one doing it. Hey, Tori.
What is that on your microphone?
That would be the WWE Championship
Is that the Christmas ornament
and
that
the
I gave
Brahma
you?
Bull. No.
Oh, okay.
So at Walmart they have slap bracelets, and the slap bracelets
okay.
are WrestleMania or Wrestle Championships. So I started every once in a while I'll grab one and throw it in there. It's kind of just a fun little thing. Hey Jillian, up here early, and we got the Wrestling Divas podcast. I'm going to assume that's Lady Alpha herself. Hey, welcome in. I'm going to have to watch your VOD later. Unfortunately, I was not available to watch your show today. I apologize for not being in the chat for you. But, all right, let's go ahead and just get straight to it.
We've got your news by Fightful and Fightful Select, bringing you the latest headlines,
Shuck it,
insider
quack,
updates,
quack.
and everything shaking up the wrestling world this
Yeah,
week.
man.
Take it away.
I will take it away. Go ahead and go with the biggest thing that I think has happened here recently. Jacob Fatu returned, which caused another big thing to happen. Drew McIntyre finally wins the WWE Championship. It just took a bunch of shenanigans, an overseas pre-taped show.
This man
For him to
cannot
get-
win a title when it fucking matters to save his life.
Right. We do it overseas. It's an early show, so we get to see the pre-tape version of it. And then on top of all of that, it was shenanigans. Couldn't just give him the title. Always the incomparable Lady Alpha. I like that. But anyway, so yeah, it seems like he's inserting himself into the 3 stages of hell match between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. First of all, attacking Drew, and then for some reason attacks Cody. All Cody did was put his hand on his shoulder, and he was like, "Don't touch me." It was the weirdest thing. So I guess now we're going to be getting a triple threat of those. What do you think of that? Let's start with that. No one cares.
The
Is that what
way
you're saying?
they've screwed Drew, I have a hard time caring.
How'd you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, Stampede. Like, you made him look like a punk.
Mr. Steele,
He wins because he happened to fall out of the cage?
Well, and literally
on.
the response to it by the commentary and also by some like live viewer TikTokers that I've seen was just like it. I don't. It's almost like when the Roadrunner would come up and you knew some shit was about to happen. You're like, huh? There it is. And then all of a sudden he rolls out the ring and then he's the champ with no real effort after that. Not to say it wasn't a great 3 stages of hell. They beat
I didn't
the
see any of the
shit.
match. Like, I haven't watched SmackDown in months.
Well, they beat the shit out of each other. Like I'm gonna give them all credit in the world. They did that. But him like couldn't get the pin, couldn't actually like escape the ring, couldn't just claymore him out of his boots, something. I mean,
It's my issue is, first of all, it's a 3 stages of hell match. Did anybody bleed?
don't think so.
Not
No.
really.
Yeah. After the Slam podcast, joining us with his presence. Hello, Alberto. How you doing?
Why are we doing a 3 stages of hell on a fucking SmackDown? Why is this not a pay-per-view, or I'll even say Saturday Night's main event?
Kind of feels
Why
like
is
Saturday
this
Night
not
Live
something
lately.
important?
Yeah.
Why is this not something important? Now, again, I haven't watched SmackDown in forever. I honestly don't care.
Yeah. I certainly get you.
You made this seem like it doesn't fucking matter. You put it on a SmackDown.
I mean, yeah, it was kind of like 2.5 stages because, I mean,
We are never going to get a real heel Cody, because heel Cody was a fucking savage. They're not gonna let him do that. Somebody's saying you're muted, bro. Have you checked your?
I was at the time. I'm trying to
Okay.
play hopscotch over here.
Okay. They're never gonna give us that heel, amazing, smart ass Cody that we loved on the Independents and New Japan, so on. They're never going to give us that heel. He's going to play tweener till we make him a face again. I stopped caring about Cody about a year ago. I stopped caring about Cody before he won the title.
Yeah,
You've given me nothing to care about.
He's been like the perennial face of the company, and he's just that face guy. Yeah, he's the face guy. Sorry, yeah, it's absolutely the truth there. He's the face of the company. There's not much we can do about that. He's going to stay in that role. It's like the John Cena thing. For years, we wanted to have the heel turn, but as long as the kids are still coming out and spending $200 on that kid-size robe, like we're not going to get that heel Cody. They're going to want that guy to help sell the T-shirts and sell all the stuff. The other thing that... Oh, no, go ahead.
I struggle with it because Cody's done nothing to make me care. The last interesting thing he did was that fucking press conference.
Where they had the libations.
They were both so fucking drunk. That shit was so good.
Well, I don't know. He also, he cried about his daddy a couple of times.
He cries about his dad every time he's brought up. I love Dusty, but my guy... Go have some therapy so you can cry this shit out, and stop doing this every time his name is mentioned.
And I've been told that he solved racism too, but that's neither here nor there. The other big thing though that happened, and I want to get your opinion on this. So Oba Femi seems to be heading for the big time. He vacates the NXT Championship. They did it in a really weird way. He won.
I thought so too.
He won the belt. They went to this little promo thing, and then they went to a backstage thing. And the backstage thing was like, "Hey, did you just see what Oba did?" And then camera goes back out there, and you got the championship in the middle of the ring. So,
Right.
What did you think of that?
I thought it was stupid. I'm fine with it in that the belt needed to come off of Oba. Pretty sure his dad was Rocky Johnson, the way Cody solved racism. I disagree. Don't put Trick and Carmelo back together. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let them fight. Trick is amazing. But Oba should have surrendered the title verbally. Hey, I've done everything I can with this. Leon Slater was my last title defense. Ava, do whatever you want to do, boo. I'm going to Raw, deuces.
I don't disagree. It was a weird way for it to happen, and I'm okay with the uniqueness of it. Let's not make that a normal thing.
No.
If it's a like, we haven't had a dominance like that on a title since back with Asuka, of her having to come over with the title because no one could beat her. So it was a nice little spin on that. I don't want this to be a normal thing. Like, the other thing is, poor Ricky, because he beats him, and then like, what did we do this for? What was that whole idea for? Why not just let him keep the title, or let Oba keep the title, and then he drops the title? Like, what did we do that for?
I don't. Like I said, I don't like it. On a completely different note, because I don't know if you've seen this. Do you know what Trish Adora's finisher is called?
No, I do not.
You know who Trish Adora is, right? From the infantry?
Mm-hmm.
She's part of Shane Taylor Promotions. Her
Right.
finisher is a massive clothesline called Lariat Tubman. That shit is so amazing. Apparently, this has been a thing for a while, but for some reason, it has just become a well-known thing that's the name of her finish.
I don't know. I don't know what to even say about that, to be honest. All right. So obviously, backstage we hear from Fightful that WrestleMania plans are already being discussed for Oba. Creative didn't want him taking another loss in NXT, to kind of protect him on the way up. From what they're saying, this isn't a call up. This is a promotion on expectations. So I'm not sure what the difference is. If you're calling up,
call up, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought.
Jillian, I had no idea that was the name, and I now need to know what the other members of the infantry's finishers are called. Like, is this a thing, or is it just hers? Because Lariat Tubman is fucking amazing.
I think we may have to come up with a list later of names that could be used. Anyway, LA Knight might be coming back closer than you think. LA Knight has been off TV since December 8th, written out with an injury angle. Fightful has reports saying he is scheduled to travel to Germany during Raw's European tour. WWE rarely flies talent overseas without intent, even if it's for a 5-second jump in, to have them not go somewhere else. But we won't talk about that. WrestleVotes Radio also reported Knight internally is listed for the Royal Rumble for that week in Saudi. This lines up with surprise return, and the rumors that are going on backstage is that it's not a repackage, but a refresh of the character. I'm not exactly sure what you can refresh about a man that just says yeah all the time, but you know, what do you think they could do with this character to freshen that up a little bit?
Release him?
I think there's only one thing you can say about that. Yeah.
Honestly, no. Okay, I saw the clip, Jillian, but I haven't watched it. I saw it going around, but wasn't sure what it was. So now I'm definitely going to.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go through and watch that.
I see in no way, shape, or form LA Knight ever doing anything that matters. How many times have we had the opportunity and he still didn't win? He had the U.S. title for a cup of coffee. What is he, Edge?
Yeah, it's a good point.
What are they going to do with him? Because what's left? What do? You're going to randomly put the world title on him?
Well, and I don't want to throw the age card out there, but getting kind of long in the tooth. If we're gonna spot on that, we need to do it now. I'm sorry, sir, for us to be mean to him, but that's, I mean, she's got a point.
I don't dislike LA Knight. I like the guy. I love the character. They have fumbled this from the word go since they broke him off from MXM and then made the huge mistake of releasing them. But that's a whole different conversation. I love Maxine. Right. I love what they're doing with Maxine. I love Maxine. And the interview last night of getting really aggressive and then calming herself back down is perfect. Possibly.
Make him a little more hard-nosed.
There's nothing about his character that makes you care about him other than, yeah.
And he needs to bring back Dummy. That's what I want. I want Dummy.
Yes. Yeah. If you're going to make him a full-on heel, like vicious heel, bring back the Dummy button. You have TNA in your pocket. Take whatever you want from there. Run him back over there. Run him back over to TNA for 6 months.
Yeah, bring in some Eli Drake.
Refresh that character.
Well, and even better, we're using people's old gimmick names. Why don't we bring back Eli Drake? Go ahead and kill off the whole LA Knight thing. Just bring back Eli.
100%.
I think that feels that better anyway.
I'll be back.
Sure.
Keep going.
Of course, we're going to talk about contracts. Contracts always seem to come up week after week. Another NXT champion could be next. Fightful Select reports Jacy Jayne has been discussed internally for a main roster call-up. Kind of about time on her. She's been primed and kind of ready to go for a while. I was not a big fan of hers when she was in Toxic Attraction, I believe was the name of the faction that she was in with Mandy. But when Mandy left, she really came out on her own. So it'd be good to kind of see her up there. This was described as a true sink or swim for her. So we're going to have to just kind of see what they do with her. WWE has quietly been rebuilding confidence in the women who came up short kind of early. So as you can see, they've got Jacy Jayne going out there. We got the Thea Hale stuff. Accident or not, they're putting her out there more as an actual possible threat to things. So trying to build that back up. We also got some TNA contract news. Cedric Alexander is staying in TNA. Fightful Select confirmed that Cedric Alexander has re-signed with TNA, which is kind of surprising. I really kind of thought he was going to eventually go off to AEW and be there with
Boo!
with his Hurt Business kit friends.
Hurt Business kit? Is that what you just said?
Hurt Business kit, yeah.
I can't.
Hurts Bisquick? I don't know.
Stampede. So Jacy Jayne.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge Jacy Jayne fan. What she's done, like you said, losing Mandy, whatever. Her and Gigi were fine. They split her off from Gigi. Okay. She kind of floundered. Once they started Fatal Influence. Sorry. Not the movie, the group. Oh shit.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, because because Myron Reed is not under contract.
Oh, that's right. We were just talking about that.
Yeah. Jacy Jayne has done so well the past year. How good she's gotten in the ring, on the mic, facial expressions, all of it. Her whole game has elevated a massive amount. when they're ready to call her up, she's ready to go.
Yeah.
You mentioned Thea. I love Thea. We both know how much we both love Thea Hale. So, but yeah, I'm super happy with that. So, sorry, you were about to do TNA contracts. First, I don't like Cedric staying, but that's just, I just want to see him back with the Hurt Syndicate. So,
Yeah, no, I agree with you, and I think it's pretty understandable that we thought he'd end up reuniting with MVP and with Shelton Benjamin, especially with Bobby out for a little bit. It would make sense to
Is
have him
Bobby
come
out?
in. So he's injured, but there hasn't been any reports on how he was injured or what's injured that I have seen. So it could be very much that that's part of the kayfabe right now, but we don't know. But this does seem to be a bit of maybe strategic stability, because we talked about last week the short-term contracts and the kind of handshake deals we got going on right now leading into this new AMC premiere. So,
oh, that's right. That's Thursday, isn't it?
yeah. So it could be just them saying, hey, look, we are going to lock down some people, try to get some of that confidence in it.
Can somebody throw that up on Discord? I'm kind of would like to catch it if I can while we're gaming or before or during or whatever.
Yeah. Remind me actually day of, and I'll throw it up there.
Okay.
We can kind of watch it. Or if you want, we can just do a watch along. We don't have to do whatever.
We can do both. Look, we don't pay enough attention to that fucking game to matter anyway because we suck at it. So let's just do both. It's fine.
That's true. TNA also officially loses Killer Kelly. The TNA contract expired in December. The deal had been extended after her maternity leave back in 2024. Her final matches saw her putting over both Myla Grace and The Inspiration. And there was no creative plans for her going forward. And it was mostly due for Killer Kelly.
Okay.
It was mostly, just they didn't really have anything for her. I don't think they knew what to do with her, especially with the Misha stuff, because I think they had them doing a thing at the time. The whole Slamovich controversy happened, and she got let go. I think they're having a hard time putting Killer Kelly somewhere, which is sad because she's a good character. I mean, I didn't quite understand the character itself. However, I mean, she was good in the ring, and she had a great intensity about her. I think something could have happened. TNA offering 3 months and a ham sandwich. You may be overstepping the ham a little bit. I think it might be like shaved chicken or bologna. But
I was gonna say that it was probably there. I'm sure there's some people that would have taken the ham sandwich.
maybe some tuna salad, maybe. I don't know. But so another thing that you were just telling me is they officially have stated that none of the Rascals are now under employment with TNA officially. Now, nothing's been said as far as what's going to happen with that, but it's a very good likelihood that they might show up in NXT because there's some roots there. They could show up in AEW. We don't know. No matter what, if they grab that entire group, that is a deal and a half. Those guys are amazing. If you get the whole group together, the whole thing together is a great thing. What?
I like spam. Oh wait, that wasn't what you were asking.
I mean, we can talk about spam. I like me some spam, especially now they got the
It
flavored
says-
spam. Now, have you tried any of that? Now they got like Korean
No.
barbecue spam and hickory spam and like it's some good stuff.
All right. I mean,
Slice that up.
Mary
and fry
doesn't
it.
like
It's so
spam,
good.
so I'm probably not getting some. But
It's better than Smeat.
I would love to see them show up in AEW. I don't think that they will. I think it'd be a great pickup for AEW to get all 4 of them. Be huge. Plus, Zachary Wentz is married to Gigi Dolan, right? Or
Mhm.
dating or engaged. I don't
Something
remember
like
if they're
that.
actually married, but she'd do well in the women's division. She'd do well in the ROH women's division. Like, there's no downside to signing these 4 guys. They're 4 talented
not
fucking
at all.
dudes. Like, they can get out there and go.
Yeah, they can certainly get
Put
up
him in the
there and
Don
go.
Callis family. Then he has like half the roster.
And he's talking about getting more. I don't know if you saw that, but there was a tweet going around of, I guess he wants to do a biker club invasion type of thing where it's like he gets like 18 people and they like take over the roster. And I'm wondering if it was a joke because of the NWO. The whole idea with that is that
So we're doing aces and eights?
yeah, because Bischoff loved biker gangs, and that's kind of what he saw, the idea of the NWO as a bunch of hard-nosed gang members. So I don't know if it was a joke or not, but I don't know. Apparently that's what he's won. Jake something officially became Jake Doyle in AEW. So
And I was there.
you were there. He's a big
That
dude.
is a big motherfucker, too.
He's a
Let
big
me tell
bad
you.
dude.
Look, we talked about it Thursday. Yeah. No, 100% Stampede. Anywhere. It's seeing some of those guys up close. I know how big these guys are. And Jake Doyle, that is a huge man. I'm not small. I'm 6 foot 300 pounds. I'm not a small person. I am next to them.
You say I didn't keep something?
No, he didn't. I saw Will Hobbs 6 feet from me. Holy shit. Yeah, 100% Stampede. I love this tag team. They're going to do well as a team. If/when Brian Cage comes back, I could see them turning on Hoyt and Cage for Doyle and Davis. But I think I'm a decent sized person. And then I see these guys up close and I'm like, Swerve is jacked. He's probably put on 20 pounds of muscle. He looks amazing. Hangman, they're just all of them. I'm like, holy hell. Ricochet is just Bishop Khan and Toa Leona are some big dudes.
Yeah. And what's crazy is every time I've seen a wrestler, it's been one or the other. It's either been like, oh my God, I didn't realize they were that big, or oh my God, I thought they'd be bigger.
Right.
It's never like exactly what you think it's going to be.
I love that they got him. I think it's a good signing. He's a great talent. He's great in the ring. He can wrestle with anybody. Literally anybody. Him and Davis as a tag team is going to be a fantastic tag team for their tag division. Like, I don't hate it. I don't think he'll put up with Don Callis for long, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So.
Also, there's a bunch of tryouts happening, blending in with people on the indies and people just in athletics itself. To go through some of the names here, indie names like Bruce Hamilton, and I'm gonna mess this up. Bhupinder Gujar. I know I'm gonna screw that up.
What did you just call me?
I know, right? Erica Demia, trained in the Dungeon 2.0.
Okay.
So they're bringing her in too.
So she trained with Brody, so you know she good.
That's right. They got some collegiate athletes coming in, kind of keeping that NIL thing going, trying to bring in just some regular talent. So we'll see who gets some tryouts here recently.
Did you catch the Javon Evans Bravo Americano match?
I didn't catch the whole match. I did see that we got the spinning airplane and
the airplane spin, and we haven't seen anyone do that since, and he just kind of trails off.
Yeah,
so perfect.
But
so good.
just
I'm
looking
here
like
for
a
it.
star.
Like, I love it. I saw a picture of him Leon Slater, Billy Starks, Nick Wayne. I don't remember who the fifth person was because it wasn't somebody I knew. But they're calling them basically the future because they're all in like early 20s. And I was like, okay. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested to see where this goes.
All right. Now, from some good news to some potentially bad news, looks like Jay White isn't coming back soon. Jay White appeared on Wrestle Kingdom to honor Tanahashi. AEW quickly clarified he is not cleared and does not have any creative plans currently. He's recovering from a hand injury and a shoulder injury, both at the same time. The appearance was just symbolic, to be there for that tremendous occasion of a hero retiring.
That makes me sad. I love Jay White.
For sure. All right, so House of Glory also seemed to have been wanting to make a dream match. We got an announcement for House of Glory Andrade El Idolo versus Amazing Red. It's the first ever time that those two have met in the ring together. It's going to be on January 30th on Triller TV, so definitely go check that out if you haven't. It's a very cheap service. You get a lot of indie wrestling, and you'll actually also get to see what may be Kid Bandit's last match, possibly
I saw
ever.
that. Did they say ever?
So they did say either until they're done with the the surgeries and all that stuff, or maybe ever. So we'll just have to see how they feel after.
Whatever makes them happy.
Whatever makes them happy. I wish to see them in the ring again, but I can understand if they feel like they are not wanting to do that after. You did mention Priscilla Kelly. There is a little bit of issue with her at the moment on the internet. She pulled out of an Israel show. She was announced for the IPWA's Passover Bash. There was fan backlash that followed because of that. She pulled out, issued a statement distancing herself from the politics. She deactivated her account on Twitter after that. Highlights how complicated global bookings are right now, because she was just taking a booking because she likes to do indie wrestling, and she got offered a spot. It wasn't any political standpoint, anything that she was wanting to say, but she got dragged through the Twitter mud because she picked a booking in Israel. It just kind of sucks that we kind of keep going through that of, people are getting thrown to the wolves because of that. And lastly, a little bit of good news, just kind of fun. CM Punk was seen over this past week with a new tattoo. Did you notice his new tattoo?
Larry?
Yeah, little dog paw right there for Larry. Very cute little tattoo.
That's kind of awesome. I didn't see it, but that's kind of awesome.
Yeah. So it's really cool that he got that, just to kind of shout out his pup. So good for him. We all miss Larry, that gremlin-looking little dog. Said gremlin-looking little dog.
Yeah, we all do.
He was great in Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Hey, Christy. Hey, welcome in. All right.
It's Christy. Are we done? No, I'm just kidding.
We are going to do a reading for heels.
Hey, wrestling fans! If you're a woman who loves professional wrestling, you need to check out AEW Heels, the official female-focused online community from All Elite Wrestling. It's a safe space to connect with other fans, share your passion, and build friendships with women from around the world. Members get access to exclusive content, virtual events, Q&A sessions with AEW talent, ticket pre-sales, contests, giveaways, and even in-person meetups at live shows. Led by Amanda Huber and Aubrey Edwards, AEW Heels gives you a place to truly feel part of the AEW family. Don't miss out! Join AEW Heels today and connect with your fellow wrestling fans like never before.
All right. So, First of all, do you know what yesterday was?
Yesterday was Michael's birthday, y'all.
That's not even
I
what I
need
was
some-
talking about. But yeah, it was
no,
my
I don't
birthday.
fucking know.
That's awesome. 34 years ago yesterday, there was a kick through a barbershop window that shattered a tag team.
Stop it.
And
Your
defined,
birthday is the same day as the barbershop?
apparently, defined what betrayal looked like in pro wrestling. Shawn Michaels turns on Marty Jannetty. It didn't just end the Rockers, it set a standard. It set a standard for what a superstar coming out of a tag team would be, and forever deem who would be the Marty Jannetty. So tonight, we're asking the age-old question when it comes to wrestling betrayals.
Who's better than Canyon?
Who better? We got a randomized list here. No rankings, no mercy, just
You went
chaos.
and got the soundbite. That's
did.
so solid.
So let's get into it. It's time to find out, Tori, who better wrestling greatest betrayals. First matchup, Kevin Owens turning on Sami Zayn at NXT TakeOver. I have to specify because there's like 30,000 of those.
Yeah.
So specifically the one at TakeOver Revolution versus Hulk Hogan joining the NWO, turning his back on the fans.
God damn it. I have to take it because as much as I fucking hate him, I have to take it. It's Hogan. That was such a huge moment.
It was. It absolutely was. All right. So then we got Hogan joining the NWO versus Christian turning on Edge. Where we got that wonderful music, Christian.
It's still Hogan. I
Still
hate
Hogan.
it, but it's still Hogan.
Okay. Hogan versus Seth Rollins betraying the Shield.
Seth.
Okay.
Hogan was a generational moment. It was because it was such a massive shift. But if Seth had not done what he did, we wouldn't have Seth, Roman, and John Moxley. None of what we've gotten out of those three would have happened had Seth not done that. And to me, it's a bigger moment.
That is fair enough. All right. Seth Rollins betraying the Shield versus Ric Flair turning on Sting, who recently joined the Four Horsemen.
Next.
All right. Seth turning on the Shield versus Batista turning on Evolution.
Next.
All right. Seth turning on the Shield or Paul Heyman turning on Brock Lesnar for Roman Reigns.
I got to stick with Seth on that one. It's a close one, but I got to stick with Seth on that one.
Okay, here's where it gets tough. Seth turning on the Shield versus Shawn turning on Marty.
Having been the Shawn Michaels in every wrestling friendship I have to go with Shawn.
All right, Shawn Michaels turning on Marty Jannetty or Stone Cold aligning himself with Vince McMahon turning against the fans.
That's a tough one because the Stone Cold reaction was a lot. Stampede, you're not wrong. You're not. I just feel like it was a big deal, but once we got past it, he never recovered. Him turning heel, he was never the same. The fans were never the same with him. I got to stick with Shawn, but the Stone Cold joining McMahon was a huge moment. Again, though, it was a cup of coffee. It didn't last very long.
Yeah, the after effects didn't really do as much. All right.
Yeah.
So the last one, and it's ironic. Shawn Michaels turning on Marty Jannetty or Triple H turning on Shawn Michaels. And that whole storyline of Triple H didn't take out Shawn Michaels. Triple H didn't take out Shawn Michaels. Yeah, he did.
I gotta stick with Shawn and Marty. Triple H Shawn was a big deal. It was a huge deal.
Yeah, I mean they had amazing chemistry together, and so
Yes.
the matches they had after that were great. The eventual comeback together was great. But all right, so Shawn and Marty, greatest
Yeah.
or worst, I guess, betrayal of all time for today's Who Better. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hear about Gimmick Table Media. We'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere. Ace Finley again, reminding you to check out Gimmick Table Media, a community of creators, streamers, podcasters, and fans from all corners of entertainment. Dive into chats, collabs, and laughs. There's always a spot for you at the table. Catch all our amazing shows, creators, and exclusive content at linktr.ee/GimmickTableMedia.
And yeah, Stampede, that was another good betrayal. I mean, obviously, like I'd limit myself to 10 so we don't go too long on it. That was a really good one, though.
That was a big one.
That was a really big one. I can think of a lot of good betrayals. Like one of them being, the new blood in WCW even being on TV. That was a heel turn for WCW, turning itself on the fans. Because
I mean,
who is
it was a big
average
deal.
Mike Sanders? What kind of name is that?
Above average Mike Sanders.
He was barely average.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but oh shit. North Phoenix Diana was
Okay.
at the WWE tryout.
Oh,
She's the Malaysian wrestler that wrestles in a full head cover.
yeah. I didn't see her
That's
name on the list that I
awesome.
saw. That's cool.
That's amazing.
All right. Well, we are now going to have the hot tag. We're going to be sliding over to Moonlit Tarot, where Jess is showing nothing but love, thanking everyone for their incredible gifts, and tapping onto her intuition and live readings, the gratitude, good energy, and a little bit of magic. This is Moonlight Tarot. She's on TikTok, and let's take a look at what she does.
Yes. Thank you, Brett. Yes. Did Danny fall in love with Sadie? Yes. Will you get a job this month? Will dinner go good with Brian? It will, honey. Thank you. Get married next year. No. Does John ever get emotional about Shelly? Yes. Thank you, KP or KJ. Yes, honey. 2 times gifting points for the first. Holy shit, thank you, Tara. You're not supposed to. Just 3 small ones for this round, guys. Like 3 different people to send roses. Holy shit, thank you, Carla. Thank you, Stephanie.
Frieza? Oh,
No,
okay, you were done.
we're getting there. I was like sticking it there for a little bit so everybody can see all the shows that are part of Gimmick Table Media, all the wonderful people that are there. Couldn't ask for a better group of folks. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and start to close this out. Make sure you catch us on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Blue Sky. You can sign up for the Gimmick Table Media Discord right over there. That way you can drop your thoughts, share your faves, and keep this conversation going. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff that people say. We're too old for that shit. But before we let you go, lately there is a lot of noise and uncertainty out there right now, and it's hard to feel warm. It's hard to feel friendly, and it's hard not to feel worn down by it. In times like these, caring about each other matters more than winning arguments, more than drawing lines in the sand. Listen a little bit more, lead with some empathy, and remember there's a real person on the other side of every screen. We may not all agree, but we can still choose kindness, support, and community over all of them. And sometimes that's the most important stand we could take. In the meantime, and in between time, we will catch you on the next one. Bye, folks.
Here's the cover. Can he do it? Kick out at 2.
Together with Pride Worldwide. This is for the dreamers, rebels.